everyone, welcome back to Chongqing. We're doing 2 poison challenges this time. We're doing Deprivation and Venting Some Stress. Now, Venting Some Stress, I will hold my hands up. I wanted to do this a long time ago. I actually wanted to do this when I first killed Hush Silent Assassin. When I did the one where you blow his brain. I can't remember what the challenge itself was called, but yeah, I was very close to going for this one, but I thought, no, let's play the actual mission story. So I'm glad I've got around to doing this one. Whilst Venting Some Stress, that was one that I stumbled across. I got close to it, I think, when I was doing my Silent Assassin suit only run. If you go back to watch the live streams, I did stumble across the idea of it, it's just I didn't know how the pieces of the puzzle played together. So yeah, it's fun coming back to this as well. Okay, so for those of you who are still a bit new to Chongqing, don't worry about the drone cameras. They aren't like security cameras. They won't actually compromise you. They just get a guard to go over, so you can walk through them pretty comfortably as long as you don't loiter. So we're just going through this window up ahead. Just keep an eye out in case a guard is looking this way, as he is right now. The one on the right will go to move towards a window. As soon as he does, you can go into this window. There we go. So we're going to knock both of these out. We need to get a disguise first of all, plus we don't really want bodies being found and all that rubbish, so knocking them both out is nice and safe. So here's number 1. And we're going to just go take a disguise and we're going to sneak up behind number 2 and knock him out. So there's a soda can there. Aim, throw, knock him out. Pop them both in the closet, and from here, what we're going to do is we're going to get the equipment we need essentially for the poison kill. So what we're going to do, we're going to need some lethal poison first of all. That's a very important bit for a poison kill. And we're also going to get a fuse cell. Now I need to add as well that this is one of the few videos I've done that I've only been able to use, I've had to use something outside of a level 1 loadout, which is lethal poison. To do both of these kills in the same video, I needed to use 2. So if you are level 1, which is highly unlikely, but if you are, then what I would say is split this route up with another one that I've done. There'll be a card up in the top right corner with the suggestion. And that way you can use the same lethal poison, but use it in 2 different routes. So at this point, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to shoot a camera first of all, because it's going to catch me if I don't. So just get your silenced pistol and go. I think I was waiting for a guard move, but it didn't pan out well. Oops. We're going to go and get the fuse cell. If you didn't see where I caught the lethal poison pill jar, it's just on a table by 2 scientists who were talking. So there's the fuse cell. And at this point we just need to wait, because we're in a bit of an awkward position. We've got an enforcer right there, and we've got startled security coming down the stairs. Now if you hug this wall, they will not see you, but if you move, there is a small risk. I could probably have moved at this point, but my thought process was, let's just wait for this guard to move. So he moves, I move. Now this is where really I could have been a bit more precise with this routine. I thought to myself, alright, I'll go out and I'll come out the other door. And yeah, I got my floors mixed up. I thought I was a floor up. So, oops. But yeah, we are going to go down. Sorry, up, not down. Go through the door. Just take a bit of cover. Now, I was a bit annoyed here. I thought, I'm going to try and save a coin. I'm going to throw an apple. But this happens with a lot of throwable items. The only throwable item that you won't get this reaction with is a coin. The apple and wrenches, crowbars, whatever you throw, they'll always have the sort of target of the lure looking at you first. And it's a little bit irritating. I understand to a degree the idea of, oh, I've just seen something fly past me, you know, but it's like, really? You're still going to go after it even though you've seen where it came from? You know, I'd rather it if it was actually that they came after where I am, because then I could treat it as that, you know, as like a I am here, come and find me sort of lore. But instead, it's just neither here nor there. It sort of slows you down, but I don't know, let me know what your thoughts are. Could they actually improve the way that non-coin distractions work? Okay, so we're going back up a floor. We're just going to go through the same window that guard was looking through pretty much. Here we are. Oh, I'm having trouble with Chongqing windows. 47 doesn't like climbing through them. Okay, so here we are. We're going to go into these... Well, I don't even know what you call it. It's the ventilation room, I'm going to call it. Again, there's probably an actual name. Oh, sorry, Hush, didn't mean bump into you there. So yeah, just go through this door. There's a box on the left with a fuse cell. Just pop the fuse cell in. Okay, and at this point, we're just going to vacate the area because, as you can see, there's an enforcer looking straight at us. I believe he turns once the fuse cell is in. Now, I would have loved to have hung around here. Yeah, I would have loved to, but I was trying to get the mission story going. My understanding of this challenge is that you need the mission story that we've done in the previous video to actually trigger him going into the room to vent some stress, as the challenge name goes. But yeah, it didn't really pan out as fast as I would have liked. But gotta put the lethal poison in there just to point that one out, sorry. Code was on the whiteboard, 2552. I feel like I missed a few steps there because I was a bit distracted. But yeah, we've got to do the mission story. We've got to get the perfect test subject. So we're going to go and take his disguise again, and we're going to do all the shenanigans we did in the last video. So I am going fast forward through all this. I don't see the point in you guys watching this whole section again. The only difference really is that instead of
Hush the bastard.
it just being system made there, there's also the one who the perfect test subject comes to talk to. So
I think I'm changing my
yeah, there isn't anything really new here. So alright, I'm going fast forward now, and we'll just wait until Hush is a little bit disappointed with how the test has gone. Okay, so Hush is just about to stand up,
It will kill him.
and yeah, it's a little bit irritating because
I
really would have liked it if he would have gone straight there.
I'll stick around.
Instead, we've got a little bit of a... I wouldn't even know if it's a bug or if it's just an issue, but this is what happens, right? I go in... Sorry, that guard talking distracted me then. But yeah, we've got a disguise here. We're going to put it back on. The idea is we're going to just see if Hush goes into the room on his own. He didn't in this playthrough for some reason. He was just adamant on standing there. Quite irritating. So I thought, alright, I can't really move around freely with this guard, his personal bodyguard hanging around. I can't remember his name. But we do need him to move.
How are you?
So what I decided to do, I thought, right, can we distract him? Can we just sort of jog him on a little bit? Because I think he might be stuck to the seat for some reason, like he's bugged into the seat. So I get the disguise back on, the perfect test subject, just so I'm a bit more free to move around. And I thought, right, well, what's going on, Hush? Why aren't you moving? So I go behind here and I throw a coin. It's a simple enough thing, but I thought maybe, just maybe, it'll get him moving. Thankfully it did. So if you get into this situation, that's what you do. I also don't know if he was bugged or if it was just it shook him out of like the mission story he was stuck in. But either way, it did a job. So at this point, I go to try and get the disguise I was wearing back on. The thing is, Hush is already on his way, so I actually missed the kill. A little bit disappointing because I did want to see it. I mean, yeah, just watch the minimap. He is on his way. Nothing's stopping him from going there. And I couldn't come all the way in here because of the bodyguard being here. He just stands outside waiting. So, a little bit awkward. Anyway, get the disguise on anyway. You're going to want to leave the building in the quickest way possible. So, yeah, having this on is probably for the best. So as you can see, target eliminated. I really wish I could have got to Hush quicker.
You got the bastard. Now go
But
get
yeah,
Imogen Royce
Deprivation.
and we can get to the core.
Quite simple in a lot of ways, quite frustrating in a few others. What I'm curious about is if you did need to do the mission story. My gut is saying you didn't. I feel like it triggers easier with the mission story, but I'm guessing it didn't need it. So I might play around with that. I might play around with it just to see if you can use it or if you can do it without it. Anyway, we're going back onto the rooftops. We're in trespassing area. Go and just get a gun out to shoot this camera out. Only because we don't want a guard coming over and investigating. If anyone hasn't noticed before, I am a lousy shot. So at this point we're just going down the stairs. You don't really need to take that camera out. You can move around just fine without that one. I think I took it out just because it was annoying me a bit. And at this point we're just going to go all the way down to the bottom. We're going to get a street soldier. Well, actually, it isn't even a street soldier. It's a facility guard disguise, I believe. I feel like I downgrade it once we're in the facility, but yeah, this one does quite a good job. So, you know, I don't know why you can't vault over that. I'm guessing it's because there's something below it, but it's a damn shame because it was very sketchy for me just sneaking around this little area. But there's a guard on the right. We're going to knock him out. Now, I was a little bit chicken here. I got a coin and I threw it forward. Well, I wouldn't have thought you'd need to do that. I think you could just throw an item at him and knock him out. So, it's your call. Don't throw a screwdriver unless you want to kill him. But, yeah, I get the feeling I could have left his body here and all sorts. I mean, you've got a secret entrance as well there if you want to unlock that. I don't know why the challenge didn't pop up for me there, but oh well. So yeah, we're just going to drag it. We're going to go all the way to a bin. Again, you probably don't need to do this because I don't think anyone comes this way. But I thought better to be safe than sorry. So yeah, we're just dragging, and I was taking my time because I thought I don't like a random head turn catching me here. But it's pretty comfortable. There he goes. Take the disguise. Then I came onto another problem. How the heck am I going to get in there? Because my understanding was that you would have a key card, or I would be able to get straight into the facility without any issues. And no, it wasn't that simple. So as you're going to see, I tried to go through here. Nope, no luck. So yeah, I did need to rethink my strategy here. Thankfully, you could use the secret exit. Just go back up here. Now, what I am going to do is use another shortcut. And, well, it's a shortcut secret exit, secret entrance, whatever you want to call it. And, yeah, I haven't been using these in the level 1 playthroughs, but it was just a little bit convenient. It doesn't make a big difference, because all it does is save you going through, waiting for her to finish talking and following her in. But I just wanted to get into the facility a little bit quicker. So instead of going through this door on the right, I went down here. I'd already opened this door. I can't remember when I did it. I'm assuming it was the first playthrough or some time along those lines. We've got a screwdriver so we can open that. And we're just going to climb down this elevator shaft. It'll leave you just inside the security building or the security offices, I believe it is. So it's, again, you're not going to be in a hostile area or anything. It's quite a good little shortcut if you just want to get in there a little bit quicker, or if you forgot the passcode. So up we go. In your own time, 47. Okay, so pick up a dongle. Now we're going to go and get ourselves scanned. We're going to get the data analyst disguise. Like I said, I feel like I'm downgrading, so I get the feeling I could have gone around the facility quite comfortably in this disguise, but I didn't particularly want to risk it. So, yeah, we're going to play it safe.
We can't hack it.
So we go through these double doors here.
I don't know, I'm just worried.
They'll do the full body scan, check everything about you.
Scan initiated. Scanning all body systems. Scanning hormonal profile. Scanning chemical profile. Scan complete. Thank you for your patience.
Okay, so once it's done, we go through into the dressing room and we're going to take the disguise that's waiting for us. So again, there's a vent. You can use your camera at this point. I think I actually use the camera for the rest of this playthrough. I don't use anything else.
With your camera, 47.
So over we go. Get the dongle here. There's the door, just go through there. Now, she's an enforcer in this room now, so we're going to just glass over the room. There we go. And we're going to grab another dongle just while we're passing. Okay, so we need to go down a floor now. We're going to dismiss some staff members and have them on a break. So let's open this door.
Security protocol overruled.
So here are the staff members that we need to dismiss. Not the 2 guards, but the actual data analysts. So to do that, you just need to get your camera and aim it at the little things above the monitors.
Possibly guess stuff like that.
Wonder if they changed the algorithm.
Breaks are stressing me out.
What is it now?
There we go. Now, I was a bit unlucky at this point. Imogen Royce had just passed me by, I believe. So I had to wait quite a while for her to loop back around. But what is going to happen, and I think I demonstrated during this little section here, the staff members are going to walk this way. They're going to go into the break room, and soon enough, Imogen Royce will come into the area where they were working, find out they've gone on a break, and come to get them off their break. So we're going to glass over that window just while we've got a chance as well. And we are going to put the poison into the ventilation shaft. There we go. So at this point, all we need to do is wait for Imogen, because we've got nothing else we can do in the meantime. So I'm going fast forward until she's ready. As you can see on the clock, we're at 19 minutes, and I believe it's around 24 maybe she was ready. So it's quite a long wait, just where I'm circling around, just waiting for her to come back to the correct spot. So let's fast forward. So here she is.
All of them on break. Today of all days. Nope. Break's over.
Pretty simple. She is an enforcer to this disguise, so don't get too close. But you are able to shadow her quite comfortably as well.
I told no one that my
For the record, I was just messing around up until this point. I didn't even... well, I'd already deleted the surveillance, so the only thing I did was just go into the armory and grab a briefcase. Not for any reason, just because he's wearing a suit and the briefcase looked good with it. Honestly, there was nothing to do just while I was waiting. Anyway, as you can see, she's going into the break room.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
She's going to give the staff a ticking off. Now, the button to activate the poison to turn the ventilation system on, it's right here. It is an illegal action though. So wait until everyone's left the room, obviously because you don't want to kill them as well as Imogen. Once she's on her own, you can hit the button. Once she's dead, turn it off. I was walking away and I nearly didn't turn it off. I didn't expect the guards to go in there.
And I'm in.
I mean, in fairness, I glassed over the window, so I didn't expect telepathy where they suddenly realise someone's died. I need to go into that room. I don't know how I know this, but I need to go into that room. So yeah, I was quite lucky. Anyway, use the camera on there, you can exit the level. Nice and simple. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Until next time, bye for now, everyone.